The man returned home happily with his first love, but she found the house empty and her wife was not there. A sense of foreboding immediately overwhelmed him. He rushed into the bedroom to investigate, but every trace of their shared life had vanished. Even their only family photo in the living room was gone. It was then that he realized his wife had truly left. He recalled the time his son was born. His first love had abandoned him and their child. It was his wife who stayed by his side without regrets and took care of them father and son wholeheartedly. At first, they enjoyed a happy time together, but everything changed after his first love returned. From then on, the man began to refuse to acknowledge his relationship with his wife. He even told his wife that she should be grateful that he let her stay at home as a servant. But what was even more surprising to the woman was that the son she had raised called her an outsider. He said he would never accept her as his mother. Even so, the man remained unsatisfied. To test her fidelity, he threw his lighter into the swimming pool. Then he told his wife to jump in and retrieve it. She plunged into the icy water without hesitation and retrieved the lighter. Everyone around her mocked her, calling her pathetic, but the wife endured it all silently. She stayed to fulfill a promise made years ago. 6 years earlier, a skilled doctor had saved her husband from a fatal car accident. To repay this debt, she promised to care for the man and his son for 6 years. Now, the 6 years were about to end. It just so happened that the man's first love also came back at this time. Watching the family enjoying themselves so happily together, his wife, far from being angry, went to the kitchen and cooked them a delicious meal. Unexpectedly, her first love, far from showing any gratitude, deliberately spilled hot soup on herself. The noise drew the man to the kitchen. The first love feigned innocence, accusing his wife of jealousy. Then she pretended to be kind and said something nice about her wife. The man fell for her trick and berated his wife harshly. He even claimed that the only woman in the house was his first love. And even his son sided with his first love. He scolded the woman, saying that he only regarded this first love as his mother. Looking at the ungrateful father and son, whom she had cared for 6 years, she was completely despairing. Thankfully, she only had 4 days left to fulfill her promise. After that, she would finally leave them forever. But that day, when the woman came to give her son a cake, he laughed at her again. He called her weak and dependent on her father. No matter what they did, she dared not resist. Then he threw the cake to the ground. But the woman was not angry, because starting tomorrow, she would be leaving them forever.